Welcome back to Idaho Today. You know, being on the road to recovery can be a long and arduous process, and one program doesn't fit all.
And that's exactly why Intermountain Hospital takes pride in their outpatient services that allows people to start the recovery process from the comfort of their home, surrounded by a support system.
So we spoke to Todd Hurt and Charles Christensen from Intermountain Hospital to learn more. Well, Todd, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you ended up coming to Intermountain Hospital.
I'm a fourth-generation Boise native.
Yep.
Went to Boise High, did my undergrad college of Idaho. I'm a Yote. And,
Love it.
And then actually grad school up at University of Idaho as a Vandal in Washington State.
Okay.
Yeah.
My wife's a Coug and I'm a Vandal.
Oh, well, there you go.
This is going great. This is going well.
You know, and my wife's a Bora Lion and I'm a Boise Brave.
Okay, I love it. Yeah.
So we both have rivalries in the house. Yeah. Well, good. Yeah. Well, so then went into that and decided to go into the field of behavioral health. And then worked for the state for about 28 years, ran State Hospital North in Orofino.
Okay. Wow.
Came back here, and Intermountain Hospital invited me to come work with them, and so I've been their CEO now for 10 months.
Okay, so 10 months on the job.
10 months on the job.
Love it. Sounds good. What's your vision for Intermountain Hospital?
Well, you know, I think if the way you look at life, you know, is like each one of us are just like our own sovereign souls, you know, and we're just going through this journey. And I think that there are times when in that journey that we just, you know, our souls just get wounded, they get hurt, they get shattered. I mean, we have trauma and addictions, and there's a lot of things that really impact us adversely in our lives. And so one of the things I've always wanted and had the opportunity is with Intermountain is to create this safe, warm, kind of caring place. Sure. You know, that can help individuals, like when their souls are wounded and when they're shattered and they're hurting, you can buoy them, you can anchor them, you know, for a period of time, then help them back on their healing journey. You know, and so that's what we're trying to create at Intermountain Hospital, you know, is to be that bastion for people. Yeah,
well, I love it. And Chuck, talk about some of the services that and the coverage you provide for people that hear that message from the CEO and say, okay, what kind of services do you provide?
Well, Joy, Intermountain Hospital has been around for a long time. It was built in 1980. And since that time,
I wasn't born yet, by the way.
We've provided.
Yeah, I was in college.
We've provided services to many tens of thousands of people. We provide a full range of both inpatient and outpatient services for mental health treatment and for substance use disorder treatment. And we do it on an inpatient and outpatient basis for adolescents, adults, and seniors.
And you'll be digging more into that outpatient services, it sounds like, in this Road to Recovery series.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
As you look at, for people, the plans that you have, what plans for Intermountain Hospital are there for the future?
Well, you know, when I entered the hospital, we've been remodeling all the bathrooms, being ADA compliant. We've redone the facade up front. We intend to do a lot of remodeling, updating the inside of the hospital. We intend to completely remodel the outpatient programming. So we're doing a lot of physical plant changes and then also programmatic. We're trying to open up much more outpatient services for the community. I think that's the wave of the future, is to help people both transition from inpatient to, you know, an outpatient program, but also if they don't need to go inpatient, they can actually just come directly to our outpatient program and help stabilize and buoy them again, teach them skills, you know, take care of them.
And that's got to be something that is so rewarding, Chuck, when you see the change in people's lives, right? When they come in to when they come out, and just talking about that buoy, which has got to be really inspiring, I imagine.
It is inspiring. I think that's why all of us are in the business we're in.
Yeah.
We do, as Todd mentioned, touch a lot of people, and to see them go from some of the worst times in their life to a place where there's hope and hopefulness for the future is really rewarding.
Absolutely. Where can people go for more information?
They can call us 24/7. We are open every day of the week, all day. They can go online to intermountainhospital.com. And for the outpatient folks, they can also schedule an assessment online if they choose to, when they're on their website. And of course, they can always go to Facebook and find out a lot of good information about Intermountain Hospital.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both for everything you do for the community and for everything you do for so many people in the Treasure Valley. Appreciate it. We'll have more Idaho Today coming up after the break.